Have you ever had a door slammed in your face, only to later realize it was the best thing that could have happened? Today we're delving into the art of flipping the script on rejection, drawing inspiration from the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius. Picture a world where every no doesn't push you down, but instead drives you forward. Rejection, a word that often stings, can become a stepping stone to greatness. It's not about fooling fate, but understanding that sometimes the universe's no is a disguised yes to something better. Feeling overlooked, ignored, or undervalued? It's time to turn the tables. In this video, we'll unpack 13 powerful lessons that teach you how to harness the power of rejection. We're not just discussing theory. These are practical, real-world strategies you can apply to your everyday life. Before we dive in, help spread this wisdom by liking the video and hitting the notification bell to let YouTube know you're finding value in what we share. Now let's embark on this transformative journey together. Ready to turn your rejections into victories? 1. Ignore them. 2. When life hands you the cold shoulder of indifference, don't shrink back, rise above it. Ignoring those who ignore you isn't petty. It's a bold statement of your self-worth. Imagine someone decides you're not worth their time. That's their loss, not yours. By choosing not to engage, you're saying, I am worth more. It's like holding up a mirror, reflecting their behavior back at them, showing you're unaffected. How do you do this without bitterness? Focus on your own life, your goals, your happiness. Dive into activities that enrich you, whether it's reading, sports, learning a new skill, or simply enjoying the company of those who do value you. This isn't about revenge. It's about reclaiming your energy and investing it where it matters. The sting of being ignored can be painful, but instead of wallowing in it, use it as fuel for growth. Build a fortress of self-respect, letting their indifference bounce off of you. You're not just surviving their rejection, you're thriving despite it. This mindset reflects not only emotional maturity, but also inner strength. Remember, your value doesn't decrease just because someone else fails to see it. Stay true to yourself and let your actions speak louder than their silence. 2. Don't react emotionally. Rejection can sting, triggering an urge to react emotionally. But here's a secret weapon from the Stoic playbook: calmness. When someone brushes you off, it's easy to let frustration or sadness take control. But Stoicism, still as relevant today as it was in ancient times, offers a different approach. Respond with calm, thoughtful composure. This isn't about suppressing your feelings. It's about not letting them control you. When you're ignored, instead of getting upset or seeking validation, take a step back and ask yourself, why is this bothering me? Often it's not the rejection itself, but our insecurities that hurt the most. Here's where practicality steps in. Breathe and remind yourself that this moment doesn't define you. It's just a moment. Stoicism encourages us to focus on what we can control, our actions and responses, not on how others behave. Stay polite, stay kind. If you feel like reaching out, do so with genuine concern, not with expectation. By mastering this calmness, you're not just managing rejection, you're growing. You're learning that your inner peace doesn't depend on external validation. This mindset is transformative and builds a self-confidence that's incredibly attractive to others. 3. Remove them from your mind. When facing rejection, mastering the art of detachment becomes a powerful tool. This isn't about pretending rejection didn't hurt. It's about transforming that experience into something meaningful. Start by acknowledging the rejection. Feel its impact, but don't let it take up permanent residence in your thoughts. Like a seasoned sailor navigating rough seas, use the waves to steer you forward, not capsize your boat. Transforming rejection requires a change in perspective. Don't see it as a roadblock, but rather a detour sign guiding you toward new opportunities. Dive into activities that enrich your soul, whether it's reading, sports, or volunteering. These aren't distractions. They're stepping stones to self-discovery and personal growth. Every new experience makes you more resilient and adaptable. Surround yourself with positivity. Spend time with people who uplift you. Share your aspirations and listen to theirs. These interactions create a space where mutual growth can thrive. Remember, rejection doesn't define your worth. It's an invitation to rediscover and reinvent yourself. 4. Demonstrate your value. Rejection hurts, but it's also a test of your resilience. Instead of shrinking under its weight, see it as a chance to show your strength. The next time you're overlooked for a role or sidestepped in a meeting, take a breath. Rather than wallowing in self-pity, channel that energy into constructive action. Take on a project that showcases your skills or offer to lead a new initiative. Your value doesn't decrease because others fail to recognize it. It's an opportunity to shine even brighter. Rejection isn't the end of the road. It's a redirection to something better aligned with your strengths and passions. Take this moment to reassess your core strengths. How can you pivot to make the most of them? This isn't about putting on a brave face. It's about growing from your experiences and rising from the ashes of rejection stronger than before. 5. Cut off contact. Silence can be a powerful tool, especially when dealing with rejection. When ignored or turned down, your instinct may be to fix things, to reach out. But here's the twist: embrace silence. This isn't about playing games. It's about regaining your power. When you choose not to react, you're giving yourself space to reflect and remember that your worth doesn't hinge on someone else's approval. This silence is active, not passive. Use this time to refocus on your goals, passions, and life. It's a reset button, giving you clarity and strength. Silence isn't cold or cruel. It's a boundary you set for your mental peace, signaling that you respect yourself too much to chase validation. This mindset isn't just stoic, it's empowering. 6. Prove them wrong. Turning rejection into your fuel for growth isn't just about proving others wrong, but also about proving to yourself what you're truly capable of. It's about transforming a no into motivation. Say someone doubts your abilities. Use this as your chance to refine that skill, not for their approval, but to surpass your own limits. Dive deep into learning, practice consistently, and surprise even yourself with how far you can go. This isn't about showing off or seeking validation from others. It's about quietly building your own fortress of competence and confidence. Let your actions speak for themselves. For instance, if someone questions your creativity, work on a project that showcases your imagination. If they doubt your commitment, let your consistent efforts tell the story. This quiet revolution of self-improvement is a personal journey. The true victory isn't about changing their opinion, but changing your own self-image. As you grow, you'll redefine your understanding of your capabilities, and that's the real essence of proving them wrong. It's not about their approval, it's about reaching a new level of personal excellence. 7. Go out and have fun. Life's essence shines most brightly when you step outside your comfort zone. Embracing joy isn't just about having fun, it's a strategic move to build resilience in the face of rejection. When we're rejected, the instinct is often to withdraw, to stew in the bitterness of the moment. But here's the twist: actively seek joy. This doesn't mean ignoring your feelings. It's about giving them a new space to breathe. Explore a new hobby, revisit an old passion, and fill your life with experiences that make you feel alive. Whether it's trying new cuisines, visiting new places, or attending workshops, these aren't just distractions. They're opportunities to grow. With every new experience, you build layers of adaptability and strength, making rejection just a small bump on your journey. Remember, the goal isn't to forget the rejection, but to grow from it. Each experience adds richness to your character and makes you more resilient in the face of life's challenges. 8. Build your social status. Imagine you're in a room and no one seems to notice you. Instead of feeling invisible, see it as an opportunity. Stoicism teaches us to transform such moments into catalysts for personal growth. Rather than seeking validation from others, focus on enhancing yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally. This isn't about climbing a social ladder, but about climbing your own ladder of self-development. Activities like physical fitness, advancing your career, or exploring hobbies are not just tasks. They are tools for building a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. Share your journey not for applause, but for connection. When you talk about your achievements or interests, do it sincerely as a bridge to find like-minded individuals. Volunteering or networking isn't about adding to your resume. It's about building a web of meaningful relationships. This approach is deeply rooted in Stoicism, where personal growth and contributing to the greater good are intertwined. Building your social status isn't about becoming popular. It's about becoming a better version of yourself, which naturally enhances the community around you. The shift here is crucial. It's not about being seen, it's about seeing yourself grow. 9. Act as if they don't exist. When faced with someone who ignores you, sometimes the most powerful response is a quiet one. This isn't about being petty or cold, it's about respecting your own peace. If someone chooses to overlook you, let them. Don't waste energy trying to catch their attention or spark a conversation. Instead, focus on people who value your company. In unavoidable situations where you must interact, maintain professionalism. Keep conversations brief, to the point, and devoid of unnecessary personal depth. This isn't about putting them in their place. It's about putting yourself first. By staying strictly business, you protect yourself from needless drama, staying focused on what truly matters. If the indifference continues, embrace the power of walking away, not in defeat, but as a strategic retreat. This is about recognizing that your energy is better spent elsewhere, on relationships and pursuits that bring joy and growth. 10. Give them the silent treatment. Using silence in the face of indifference is not about getting the upper hand. It's about preserving your dignity. Stoicism teaches us to wield silence not as a weapon, but as a tool for self-reflection and emotional mastery. When someone ignores you, responding with silence allows you a moment of introspection. This is not about punishing the other person. It's about protecting your peace. In that silence, you have the space to reflect on your feelings, sift through your thoughts, and find clarity. Ask yourself, why does this bother me? What can I learn from this? How can I grow? Stoic silence isn't destructive, it's constructive. It's a moment to reinforce your values and strengthen your resolve. Choosing not to respond is a deliberate act of self-care and wisdom. 11. Don't beg for attention. When someone ignores you, Stoicism doesn't call for begging for attention. Instead, it's a reminder to anchor yourself in your own self-worth and independence. When someone overlooks you, it's not a sign for you to perform or try harder to win their gaze. It's an opportunity to reaffirm your own value. Your self-esteem shouldn't be like a pendulum, swinging with the whims of others' attention. Engage in your passions, connect with people who appreciate you, and create a life that makes you proud. This isn't about showing off. It's about realizing what you bring to the table. Invest in yourself and build a life that you're content with, independent of how others perceive it. 12. Be kind but emotionally distant. Even when faced with indifference, choose kindness, but keep your emotional world fortified. This isn't about being cold. It's about protecting your peace. When someone ignores you, it's natural to feel hurt. However, Stoicism teaches us to greet such moments with composure. Offer a smile, a polite greeting, or a kind word, but do it without the weight of expectations. Your kindness is a gift, not a transaction. Emotional distance is not about building walls. It's about understanding that while you can control your actions, you cannot control how others respond. By staying kind yet emotionally detached, you're signaling that you refuse to let their indifference upset your balance. 13. Don't reveal your struggle. When someone ignores you, the temptation to reveal your struggles can be overwhelming. However, Stoicism teaches us the art of composure. It's not about pretending everything is fine, it's about internal resilience. Showcasing that you're unaffected isn't a performance, it's a reflection of true inner strength. Continue living with the same vigor and determination as before. This isn't for others, it's a testament to your own strength. You're reminding yourself that your sense of self-worth isn't dependent on others' opinions or actions. By managing your emotions and staying composed, you show the world and yourself that you are grounded, strong, and resilient.